Hey y'all, it's Tanya at TJ Paper Creations. Um, Today I thought we would do some work on. I was wanting to make some things out of book pages for our journal. Um, let's see, let's get my scrap paper here. Uh, so I'm thinking what I want to do is make maybe some belly bands, or it could be used for a bookmark or whatever. So I've got some stuff for that. Then I also want to make an envelope. Uh, and then, I don't know. If we have time, we may do some other things. But for today, I was going to try to focus on getting a couple of belly bands made, maybe, and an envelope or two. So, what I'm going to do with mine on this part is I just took a sheet of paper and folded it up, folded it over so that it would give it a little more, strength there on the edges. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do with this. All I got to do on this really is just glue this down. Let's see. This video may be a little scatterjaw because, yeah, I'm not really got anything super lined up or ready to go except for my book pages. But, yeah, since we're doing the library themed journal, I want to be able to have a few things, made out of book pages. After all, it's, like I said, library themed. So, we're going to do that today. And then, let's see. I glue this inside here. I folded all of these little folds on the inside because that way when you put it down on a page, it won't be getting hung up on things if you're trying to put stuff behind it. So that's what we're going to do with that. Okay. So a lot of this, some of this I may do off camera because I do want to sew around some of it. So, and I can't do that on camera because my sewing machine is in another room. So maybe one day I can get it set up to where it can be close by me and I can do that. Okay, so got that. Okay, that's all it is to it. Now this one seems a little bit, maybe a little bit, you may want to back it with something. I don't know. I may end up doing that. But for now, I'm just going to make a couple of them. I thought I might want to do a few smaller ones too. Trying to see what side has the most. Right, this has a lot of space on it, so I'm going to use this side, I believe. Actually, what I might do is go ahead and double this. Also, so that it'll be a little tougher maybe, because these book pages aren't quite as thick as some. This came out of a very old book that I got in Louisiana when I was there visiting my daughter and my grandchildren last time. They have a wonderful bookstore there. It's like used, and they raise money for I'm not sure exactly. Can't remember now. Oops. Yeah. So that book page is very, very fragile. Let's see. We're going to put this one on the inside anyway, so that it won't show maybe. Okay, so this is all I'm going to do to it because it's, like I said, I'm going to try to sew around these. So, I just thought I would bring y'all along while I make them. But, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing good. All healthy and well. I think I got a little crooked on that one, didn't I? Yes, I did, but... this glue makes things wet, so when you go to fold it, it doesn't necessarily fold exactly where you wanted it to, even if you've pre-folded it. Okay, let's see. Fold this over. I went and watched Natasha. She's with Treasure Books on YouTube, and she has a video that has all kinds of you know, things you can make with book pages. So, and I'm sure a lot of them everybody's seen before, but it helps put things back in your memory that maybe you've forgotten about, hadn't done in a while. But y'all, she's really good. She makes a lot of pretty stuff. Okay. Here we go with that. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit shorter one. So I'm going to cut off the all this white stuff on the ends. You know what? I might could use that for something. Oh man, the things we hold on to. It's crazy. Just crazy like that. I would cut this off, but I like that. I love episode. I like that title. It's kind of cute. Alright, now let's make one more big one. I can do it better when I turn it around this way so I can see. Yeah, this has got some jaggedy edges on it too. I need to cut off because it'll make it lumpy if I don't. So cut that off right quick. Y'all, just want to give a shout out for those who've recently subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Y'all just don't know how much it, you know, it just motivates you to keep going, because sometimes you just, I don't know, I guess we get in a rut. But I'm getting glue all over that too, which I didn't want to do. I didn't check all these book pages to make sure they didn't have any wordy dirds in them. If y'all don't know what that is, it's dirty words. Backwards. Wordy dirds. Okay, let's see here. This has got more on the front. So I think we'll use that. I didn't quite get going straight. Okay. Got something else I want to do too, but I don't know if I'll have time to try it on this video. I'm trying to get some videos ahead because like I said, I had pneumonia not long ago, and it's just I've got behind on everything. That's why if you hear loud noises, it's my washing machine going, because I got behind on my washing too. So yeah. Alright, that'll work. And we may end up backing these. You're not going to see the back anyway, so it won't matter. Alright, now on this one, let's make envelope. What I want to do is, I think I'm going to leave that on there, but I need to cut, because let's see how big this is. Yeah, it's 6 inches. So, of course, it can be clipped, and it may be, it's probably what's going to happen anyway. It may be clipped in a page, but I'm on a page or whatever. But, so I'm going to cut off a little bit of this, which I don't particularly care for all that blank space on there anyway. Except for this. I like that for some reason. It's kind of jaggedy. Alright, now let's see how big it is now. Yeah, 5 inches. That'll work. That's perfect. Because I'm probably not going to glue it on a page. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that'd still be, you know, still be good to put on a page. The size-wise. But I want to sew around these too. I'm going to sew it closed instead of gluing it. And then I may come back in the next video and we'll, after I sew it, we may decorate them. Let's see here. I think I only did 2 pages. Yeah, I did on that one. So, yeah, let's use a magazine today to glue on because some of these pages are kind of big. I do not want glue all over my desk. I have enough crap on there. Oh, me. I saw on there also that she made some dangles out of book pages, you know, cut circles and hearts and all that good stuff. So that may be something we may want to do too. I don't know. And I may not use all of this stuff in my library journal, but at least I'll have some stuff to choose from to put in there, and whatever's left over, hey, just use it in another video, in another journal. All right, let's see. think I want, yeah, this side's got a lot more writing on it, so, okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and do all my folding first. And y'all, I'm not doing this at a specific point. I'm just folding it over to kind of what looks good to me. So that's what I'm going to do there. Alright, and here again we're going to chop off the edges. Like that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's good. Okay. So then we have a couple of those. Let's see. What else do we want to do? On this one, these are belly bands, but I may use this tall one for a bookmark, I think, maybe. So we've got a bookmark, we've got belly bands, we've got envelopes, and let's see, what else can we do? You know what? Let's see. Use some of these because they'll be a little bit. These pages on this book is a little bit thicker, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue some of these together. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to do is some stacked pockets. So I may do that too. But I wanted to get some of this stuff. I don't know why my glue is not showing up as blue. I think it's getting to the end of my stick. Okay, that's 2. I'm gonna do one more and make it real thick. I'm getting glue everywhere, and yes, I can see that I'm running out of glue here because it's at the end. So I guess we'll use this till it falls out. And there it went. There it went, you guys. So I'm not even gonna try to fool with that. Let's see. I should have another one in here somewhere. And yes, I do. Does this look smaller than that one did? I don't know. I swear, sometimes I wonder about myself. Oh, ooh. Yeah, okay, it's a new stick, all right. Ugh. I can't stand it when it does that, guys. I really can't. I really cannot. Sometimes I think I uh, wind it up too much too, and that does not help things. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty thick there. So we're going to do this. That, okay. Now, what I thought about doing with this is making tags. Ooh, I like that this is about plants, and that's a magnolia, so I think I want to keep that side for the front. Okay, that's not going to let me get in there yet. Let's see. Okay. I don't know how tall this is going to make these tags, but let's see here. Okay, and then we can take this and go down the middle, and I hope it's the middle on the other side too. Hopefully. This is so crooked, I don't know why. I don't know why it's crooked, but it is. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work for our tags there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and notch the tag shape on there. Let's see. I think I want the 3/4 inch side there. Yep, it's still raining here, you guys. Still raining. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if I'll end up using all this in this journal or not, but it gives me options for stiff. Okay, so that makes a really sturdy tag, and then you can actually we can actually back the back of it so it can be written on. Yeah, so that's what we'll do when we go to using it. We'll back it. Okay, so there's a couple of tags. Now, I want to do these stacked pockets that I saw Natasha do. Let's see. These papers are so thin though. Goodness gracious. These are thicker, but it's not, the writing is different. Let's see if we can find something else. Some more. This may work here. These are a little bit thicker. But I don't know if they're tall enough. Let me see. Let me see, guys. Told you this may be a little boring video, but because I don't have all my ducks in a row. Let's see, here's some more. Yeah, these are a little thicker. I guess I could double them. Let's see here. I think I'm going to use this one for the back because it's a double thickness. I'm trying to remember how she did them, y'all. I can't remember. I know she folded it up. Let's see here. Okay, that's going to be upside down. My text will be upside down, and I don't like that. Okay, I done got myself confused. I know it has to be upside down to go this way and be right side up. But, I don't necessarily know. Yeah. There we go. That's how it works. Whew, y'all, some days are just not meant for me. They're not. Okay, and then, let's see. That can make a pocket there. Let's go ahead and ink this so I can see what I'm doing. I don't know, this paper's cracking a little bit. Okay, let's see. Do it that way on that one. And let's see. Let me see. Let's do this one in half. Okay. I'm trying to get them even distance apart, but I don't know if it's working too well or not. So, okay. And then let's try one more. I don't like that this paper's cracking, though. I don't like it. Okay, let's cut this off. That. And we'll put that one there. So yeah, they may not be totally distanced apart the same, but it'll be close enough. It will be close enough. Yeah, okay, so that'll work. grief, that was like pulling teeth. Okay, I don't know. I may want something glued to the back of this to make it a little sturdier, because it's going to be the back side, and we want it to hold up pretty good. So do we want to try to maybe glue another page to it? I wonder if that'll make it thicker. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I think what I'm going to do is use this and glue it down so it will give it a little bit more substance. Oh wait, ink that when I get through. Let's see. Because you're not going to see the back of it anyway, so I hate to use my good backing sheets. Let's see if I can find something a little bit heavier that won't matter about. Where's those thick book pages I had a while ago? Right here. Let's glue one of these to it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, hopefully the sticky has dried so it don't rip my paper when I pull it up. And my washing machine is so loud, y'all. Ugh. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. It's loud. I had me a little visitor today. I was sitting out on the porch this morning watching it rain, and saw a little rabbit, and I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, Miss Gail Augustinelli would love it. He was twitching his ears and stuff. I didn't know they like to run around in the rain, but I guess it don't matter none to them. Ooh, I forgot I needed to glue that inside page too. Okay. I don't worry about the edges too much because I'm going to probably end up chopping some of this off. So, let's go and glue this down now. But yeah, it's a little brown rabbit. I don't know if it was a he or she or whatever, but it was cute. We get all kinds of stuff out here, y'all. We live out in the sticks, but we live actually off a highway, but it's way out from town. It takes about 20-25 minutes to get to town. Oops. Look at that. I just ripped a hole in it. So, good thing it's going to be covered up by this one. Some of these books are so old. Like I said, that bookstore I go to in Louisiana, yeah, they have a lot of, you know, most of the books are used. They do have a few new things, I guess, that people have donated to them, but for the most part they're used. And then they have a couple of like trolley with shelves on them that have some very old books on them, and that's what I gravitate towards. So some of them are pretty reasonable. There's a few that have it's kind of expensive. I guess it's maybe first editions or something. I don't know. Which I don't want to use something like that in a journal and tear it apart anyway. So I usually don't go for those. Nope, I don't. Let's see. I think I may. Well, I think we'll do that after we get through putting it together, and then I'll chop it off. Trying to get these rough edges off of there. And I might not should have done that, because guess what? Let's see. Nope, that won't make a big difference there. This one is just, right here. This is not pleasing me. Not pleasing me at all. So let's try to refold that. Okay, let's see how that looks now. And this one, see, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use this for this one, because these are so flimsy. Goodness. Cause see, even folded over, they're giving me grief. Let's see here. I may have to back them with something. Make them a little stronger. This one's good because we tripled, doubled, or tripled it or whatever. Oh, I put that other book page on there. What do you think, guys? I don't know. Okay, so I don't want to put something in my journal and feel like it may fall apart. So let me get, I've got some cheap, it's almost like construction paper. If I can find it. Okie dokie, let's do this. Let's just glue it down to this because it's not real thick either. Show. This will make it a little sturdier maybe. Got too much glue on it. Oh, guess I need to wind it up a little more. Okay. to be the biggest one. Yeah, that one will go there. Ugh, I got stuff all over my hands already. This would have been easier. I should have used a thicker book page, but I don't really know if I have any thicker or not. Well, there I go messing up again. I should have glued that first, but I did not. So we'll do it now. We get these little magazines from our power company down this area. Oops. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is going to be a mess of a video. I can see that right now. Let's see if I can get it on there straight. I'm going to cut the ends off of them anyway. Okay. There we go. Now, let me wipe my hands a minute, because I can't stand the sticky stuff, especially when my hands start sticking to my projects. That won't work. Okay. Yeah. So, sorry y'all, I hit the camera arm again. Oh my goodness. These little strips too, this manila paper, it makes good when you have strips of it left over. Makes good journaling words you can stamp on. Let's use this and see if I can get it semi-straight. That may be a problem, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna trim them all up anyway when I get a chance. But yeah, you can take the strips and make journaling words, stamp words on them. Make little word labels. Oh man. Sometimes I have trouble with stuff. Thinking and talking at the same time don't work for me. Sometimes doing and talking at the same time doesn't work for me either. As the man that lives here tells me all the time, I can't chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. And that's the truth. That is the truth. Okay. Well, we'll cut this one out. Tanya. because like I said, I'm going to be chopping them off probably. Y'all, I've got such a mess here. Excuse me one moment. One momento. As you know, I think I'm going to keep these for my journal scraps. My words. That one will work too on the end. Alright, let's see. This one goes there, and that one goes there. And now I see they're not lined up very good as far as the sides. But we can always fix that later. Okay. So let's do this. I may sew around this one too, but I'm going to put a little bit of glue. Let's see, yeah. Making sure I had it inked at the top, because the rest of it I can ink later. I'm going to close my stacked pockets up. You can leave this open and it, you know, will slide all the way down, but I'm not going to do that because I want some shorter pockets anyway. Let's see. Try to get my words lined up because I know that the sides are going to be chopped. Okay, this one I have not inked at the top, so let's do that. Either that or I cut it off. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Yeah. Whew, I got nasties everywhere. I'm gluing this on, and as soon as I chop the sides off, they're going to fall apart. And I just now thought of that. So, isn't that wonderful? It's lovely. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh well, I'll just have to re-glue it, y'all. I'm thinking about sewing around these anyway, so I just hope adding this paper didn't make it too thick, especially around the bottom here because they're getting stacked on top of each other. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut our glue off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's making it a little thick. So I don't know if you want to do what I just did, but oh goodness. A day in the life of a crazy crafter. That'd be me. Yes, it would. Let's see. That would be me, you guys. Crazy crafter. Okay, well, it's going to be sturdy if nothing else. I can assure you of that. Let's see, this is going to make it about 4.5. So, now see that one cut. I don't know what happened with the other one. The other side. Oh, that washing machine, goodness. It's so loud. And it's a fairly new machine. It shouldn't be that loud. I thought they made them quieter nowadays. But apparently not that one. So, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Alright, stacked pockets. Not exactly, if you want to know how to do it right, y'all go watch Natasha at Treasure Books, because she does a much better job than I'll be doing. Okay, excuse me, y'all, I've got to have a sip. Okay. Alright, that's going to be the only one of those I make for a little while. Ugh, of course now I know how to do it, but still. Okay, go ahead and ink it a little bit around the edges here. Goodness, it got quiet. I guess my washing machine's through. Go stick them in the dryer now. And then that's another whole bit of noise. Okay, so I should have put thumb holes in them, but you know, I didn't. So we're not going to worry about it. I'll see if I can get my thumb notcher in there. But anyway, okay y'all, so that's what we did with our little, we'll come back and decorate them in the next video, because I'm going to go sew around them first, and then decorate them so that when I put whatever decorations I put on them won't get sewed up, which it'd be fine as long as you don't have a face or something, or a head, or a bird tail or something that you're going to sew over. Which, yeah, that doesn't bother me either, really, but, you know. So, that's what we're going to do. So, we've got some belly bands. We've got some bookmarks. And another bookmark or belly band. I don't know yet. It's so thin. This will probably be a belly band. And then we have our little envelopes that we made. So there you go, guys. That's all I got for today, and I'm sorry that this was such a mess, but you know, that's the way it is some days. So anyway, y'all have a good day, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.